bottomless brunch today, so we need to paint this face. It's my fella's birthday. Well, it was his birthday yesterday, but it's payday Friday and I've got the day off work. So we're gonna get hammered. Now I am filming this on YouTube. This is like my first official filming for YouTube. It's taken me the longest time to pluck up the courage to do this, to film it, to edit it, to get it posted. So if you're seeing this for the very first time, hello, I'm Amanda. I'm 32, from Manchester. May confess my sins on this journey while I'm going on my YouTube journey. Who knows? But if you're into somebody who's short, fat, got bad skin, riddled with PCOS, riddled with mental illness, trips up on her words, doesn't know how to edit, you found the right place. But let's do some makeup. We're going to start off with a primer. This is from Maybelline. This is the Grippy Serum. I see so many people rave about this. But for somebody who's very, very oily, I don't think it's that good. But I'm going to be honest, I'm using it up because I'm not made of money. Not made of money. And I think it's okay. I just don't think it's as good as people say. And it's certainly not as grippy as people say. But for somebody who's got very oily skin, I was really on the grippy primer hype for a very long time. But the more and more I use it, the more and more I'm like, do I just want to get a hydrating and a mattifying primer? I think I do. So if anyone's got any great recommendations for some mattifying primers, let me know in the comments. I would absolutely love to sit here and do an absolutely insane full glam with you guys, but my bottomless brunch is booked for 12:30. And what time am I on now? 20 to 10. So we don't really have the time, so I'm going to do like a soft glam, like a feel pretty but it's not too crazy glam. But also I think that's a great way to start. Also, if you're wondering what I'm wearing, if you choose to follow me, get used to this because I do live in my pyjamas and I do live with this frog headband on my head. As we can already tell, it's covered in makeup. Foundation of choice. I'm going to go light. I'm going to be brave. I usually wear darker than I should do. This is from Makeup Academy. This is the Pro Base Lumi Tin. It's lovely. It does go slightly dry around the mouth area for me. This definitely does apply to other people better than it does me, but we're going to use it. I do think it is still nice. And for the price of it, because I think I paid like £6 for this, the price is insane, and it's Makeup Academy, and Makeup Academy are personally one of my favourite makeup brands. So the plans that I've got today, we are going for a bottomless brunch in Manchester. That's where I'm from. Probably should have said that. I'm not very good at this, am I? But yeah, we're going for a bottomless brunch in Manchester, and the one that I have booked is the Foundry Project. If anyone's been before, let a gal know. But yeah, I'm going there, really excited. I have a couple of girls I work with that have been to it and they said they really enjoyed it, really liked it. It's a 2-hour bottomless, so I'm sure by the time I get out of it, I won't know what time it is. Now I look like Casper the Ghost. Hello. Or Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello there. Yeah, I do look a little bit insane, but I am very, very pale. I am very, very pale, but I've got redness to my face. So whenever I put a foundation on like this, it can look a little bit scary, but trust me, I always bring it together. I'm going to go in with the bronzer. This is from, it's either LYS or Liss. I don't actually know how to pronounce it. Everybody raves about these. I bought them. I hate the packaging. Oh no, that is the highlighter. Where's my bronzer? There it is. And I have it in the shade Hope. Everybody was like, should have got it in Harmony. Maybe so, but again, have you seen how bad I am? Formula on these, stunning. They are so creamy, blend effortlessly. But I hate the packaging. The packaging that they come in, absolutely disgusting. They're sort of almost too creamy, if that makes sense. Like, look at how that... I don't like dirty makeup, okay? As scruffy and trampy as I am, I don't like dirty makeup. But they do blend like a bloody dream. So, yeah, I did jump on the hype that everybody was raving about. And I do think I was correct in getting the lighter shade because looks lovely. I seen a lot of people using it and it looked really yellow and I was like... oh god, but it doesn't pull up yellow on me. I think it's actually a really, really nice, pretty colour. And even though it's incredibly creamy, I did find that it did last all day. Like, it had really good staying power, which is what I want. I still want to be bronzed by the time I go to bed. Blusher. This is my favourite step. If you've come to my YouTube from my other social medias, firstly, thank you. But you'll know I like a lot of blusher. And we are going to go for my current favourite, Posy Rosy. Hands down, made by Mitchell. It is the best shade you've ever done. I don't care what anyone else says. It is the best shade. It is the best shade. I do think it suits a hell of a lot of people. But Posy Rosy, I got this in one of his advent calendars, by the way. How that is like my blushers in a dream. Like, just look at it. Stunning. It's a mini curve case. Posy Rosy is in the middle. We've got Sweet Cheeks on the end. And then this is Cherry Cola. This, on holiday, beautiful. But we're not going for that vibe today. I just want a really nice in-your-face pink. And Posy Rosy's gonna do that for you. It's like really in your face, but it's also slightly on the deeper side as well. So I just think it works with a lot of people's skin tones. That stunning. That's actually pretty chill for me. I usually put a lot more blusher on than that, but we're behaving today because I don't want to look too insane. Again, it's my fella's birthday and I want to look pretty on any pictures that we get. And also I've told him the rule is for today, well no, the one thing that I want to find a photo booth because I go feral for a photo booth. Yes, I'm a typical pick me, but I love them. And in front of me, which you can't see, around my mirror, I have so many pictures from photo booths. I love just capturing memories through that. So that's the plan today. We're going to get drunk, we're going to have some good food, and we've got to find a photo booth. And then concealer of choice. This is from Troublemaker. I do like it, but it's not as good as HMB. If you've never tried HMB, guys, I love it. I've even still got it because I can't bring myself to bin it. But the concealer, love her. Really need to replace it. The skin tint I use the foundations. I've even got the setting spray that you're going to see me use today. I absolutely adore HMB so much. So yeah, their concealer, probably one of the best things they've ever come out with. It's a little bit yellow, isn't it? Do you know what? It's on my skin. What we're going to do about it, eh? Once it's blended, you won't care. It's a lovely concealer. I just want it to be slightly on the thicker side, a little bit more full coverage. And that is what HMB gives me. It's beautiful the way that it goes on, but it's also got a little bit more coverage. I need it. I'm in my 30s now, guys. We need to cover all of these bags. Right, the base is on. First layer of setting spray. I really need to get a fixing spray. So if anyone's got any recommendations, I have been eyeing up the MAC one because I've never owned MAC's Fix It. And I never hear anyone say a bad thing about it. But this is from HMB, shock horror. This is their Air Wisp. It apparently is transfer proof. Personally, for somebody who is as oily as me, it's not. But is it a damn good setting spray? You best believe it is. And I love the way that this sprays out. Whew, that is refreshing. It's also not like crazy intense. You know the L'Oreal one? I mean, I did buy that and I got it. I sprayed it and I was like, can't breathe. This one, really decent and mattifying, which I need because I'm so oily. Setting the face, crucial for someone who's oily. Current powder that I'm using, did not expect myself to like this. I'm glad I do because for the price of it, you get so much. This is from Makeup Revolution. It does look really gammy. It's where the sticker was, so please disregard that. But this is just their baking powder. I just picked this up a good few months back when I'd lost my job, but I needed a top up of powder and it was cheap and I don't mind it. However, if I was to be able to pick a powder of my choice, it would be Trigwell. I do need to replace it. On the topic of Trigwell, what do we use to apply? We obviously use the powder puffs. I haven't used another powder puff since. My powder either goes on with a brush. That's usually like, you know, makeup for the office chappy vibe. Trigwell is the only thing I use. I have the big ones, I have the small ones, I have the Look Fantastic exclusive ones. Like, I love Trigwell so goddamn much. And there's no airs and graces to me, guys. I'm currently just tipping this on my dressing table because I'm going to use every damn piece of it, I promise you. We take it all over the puff. I like to just tap that out onto my hand so I've not got any globs. We're just going to go straight in. And yes, I do set directly under the eye. So many people are like, oh my God, all it does is accentuate your wrinkles. Yeah, but I'm also very oily. So if I don't, I'd rather have the wrinkles than the oil. Genuinely, would rather have the wrinkles. Curve case pressed. This is going to go on for my bronzer. Oh no, my brush is right there because I forgot to put it away the other day. And there's no rhyme or reason to it. I'm going to be honest. I just tend to grab them all. I do love this so much. Especially because this is the curve case that I use, but I've not used my curve case in a very hot minute, and I'm thinking of getting the matte one because I've got like the original one, but again, oily skin, he's since gone up and he's using the matte one, and I see a lot of people raving about it because I love his formula so much. These products are absolutely stunning. Like, you've just seen me obviously use the blusher version of the curve case and I love them, but again, if I could have one that's going to give me that colour payoff and the base that they give, but it's going to be a little bit more on the matte side. Yeah, so I do need to upgrade at one point to that case. Go over the top of my blusher. This is all Self from Made by Mitchell. So pretty. I bought this in a bundle quite a while back. I can't remember what the bundle was. I think was it a mystery bundle actually? Maybe. This is in the shade Milkshake. That is the most perfect blusher powder ever, and I am just going to grab the same brush that I used for my bronzer, tap that in, and I just like to tap it. I feel like this goes over the top of Posy Rosy beautifully. We're going in with a blusher topper next, highlighter, blusher topper, whatever you want to call it. I find because of how pale I am, highlighters just don't look the best on me. But we all know I love blusher, so something like this, absolutely stunning. And this is from Fenty. This is in the shade What a Brat. I also do want this in, they've got two of them. They've got one in a lighter pink. I can't remember the name of it, but absolutely beautiful. And I'm just going to lightly tap this over because I don't want to go too crazy with it because it does pack a punch. And then over the top of that, because I'm extra, we're going out. I want glitz and glam. This is from Revolution. If you can get your hands on one of these, get your hands on one of these. This is one of their jelly shines. This is for the eyes, face and body. I'm going to see if I can show you. Unfortunately, because of like the lights that I've got on me, it doesn't pick up so crazy on camera. But can you see that? It's honestly, in person, it's insane. In the summertime, the shade I've got it in is Ethereal Pink. Get this. If you're a pink girly like me, get this, trust me. And I'm just going to take the same brush because I don't want to remove makeup. Again, I've got oily skin. We'll use a lot of tools when it comes to layering products. I'm just going to marinate my brush in it. And we'll tap that over just to add an extra added pink glossy shine. We're going to do another layer of setting spray now to set all those powders down. My eyebrows, you're not allowed to judge me because I'm having a bit of a crisis with the eyebrows. Oh my God, can we see how much of that I've got left? Yeah, well, this is going to go well. Luckily, it's payday, guys, so I can order a new one. But my eyebrows, guys, I'm a millennial and I am a victim to the thin eyebrow trend. So my eyebrows, what you can see now, this is like the best we're gonna get. They don't really grow like hair anymore. I've got gaps everywhere. We've got really random bits of loose hair. They're just really bad, okay? They're just really bad. But I don't want a dark eyebrow on today. So because usually sometimes if I'm feeling bad about my eyebrows, I'll draw them on like properly. We're not going to do that. Literally can't be bothered. So I'm just going to fill these in quickly and hope that they'll do. They'll do. If out of sight, out of mind, guys, they're on my face, I can't see them. The eyebrows are questionable, but we're going to be nice, aren't we? We're going to play nice. We're not going to pick on the eyebrows. That is officially done. That is from Glam, by the way. I really like it. I've bought it a few times. Might actually just pick up the same product from Boots. You can get sheer glam from Boots, by the way, guys, if you didn't know that information. On to the fun bit, the eyes. We're going to use the P. Louise base because I haven't used anything else since 2018. I'm a loyal fan. This is my current base. It's very well loved. I refuse to bin it. There's still product in there. I refuse to bin it. And for some bizarre reason, it has not dried up. Impressive, right? Who'd have thought it? This is one of the best eyeshadow bases you will ever own, and I refuse to hear otherwise. It is the best one. I use it in Rumour 2, which I think was Rumour 2 the original shade. I feel like it is. I actually don't think I've ever used a different coloured base. Well, I've used like her coloured ones, but I mean in terms of for my eyeshadow base, I don't think I've ever actually used a different one. But it is. It's fantastic, but I do need to get a new one. I mean, I love it that much. My makeup case for my brushes is a base. Because I do, but I know there's a lot of like crazy hype at the moment around P. Louise, which is a little bit of a shame, because I think it really takes away from the fact of how good some of her products really are, and she's sort of become a lip oil brand for kids now, which is a little bit disappointing because honestly, guys, her eyeshadows, her bases, the bases are the best things of the brand. Like, she has probably earned a lot of money from those lip oils, but I will argue till I'm blue in the face, the base is the best thing she's ever made, and I still stand on that. And I own a lot of P. Louise products. Majority of my brushes are P. Louise. A base hands down. And if anyone tries to say it's her lip oils, I know you don't wear makeup. Fight me on it. On to the eyeshadow. This is the Milk palette from Made by Mitchell. It is the original one. I know he's released this with his new eyeshadow formulas. Yes, I want it, but why would I buy it when I already own it? Made by Mitchell's eyeshadows, for what they were at the time, were lovely, but his new formula now, very good. So I would like this in the new formula. I really would, but I'm not rich. It feels like a waste of money when you don't have a lot of money. But I gravitate, which is really bad because look at all the amazing colours in there, but I always gravitate to a brown smoky pink eye with this. So that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. We're going to start with a brown because it's a transition shade. I think no matter what colour I do, guys, I always put a brown on my eyelids just to deepen them up. Now, my eyes, I used to get really into doing really fun and creative looks, especially around 2016 era. I just left university, I got a job, I had a teeny bit of money to buy some decent makeup, and I wanted fun and creative eyeshadow looks. But then a couple of years later, I got a really bad skin condition called blepharitis, which is not pleasant, and I get really sore eyelids, so I don't tend to do that anymore because my eyelids just get really sensitive. Can you imagine if I was trying to make content and money out of doing really fun eyeshadow looks and my eyes were flaring up all the time? So yeah, a little bit disappointing for somebody who's such a massive makeup lover like me. But do I still pack on a hell of a lot of eyeshadow? You best believe I do. I think I transitioned from doing a hell of a lot of eyeshadow over to doing a hell of a lot of blusher. I just found a new ruse, basically. The shade I'm using, by the way, this is Biscuits. Really lovely. It's like a cool tone sort of brown. I think it's perfect for just sort of setting over that P. Louise base and adding a little bit of dimension to the eyelids. Very pretty. But I am then going to go and warm this up with my second favourite shade in here. This is Caramel. It's stunning, and I just think when I've got a full glam on with like my bronzer and stuff, it just looks so pretty. And I'm not going to do any sort of rhyme and reason with this. I'm just going to smoke it right out. But the shade on this, I love it so goddamn much. If you're curious to know why I started a YouTube channel, if it's not obvious by now, guys, I don't shut up. Do you know how long it takes me to cut this content out when I'm doing my TikTok videos? I have to edit out so much of me, whereas now I don't have to. Oh, that's exciting. I only have 11 followers at the moment, so I'm really interested to see how I go. I have been posting shorts, So all of my TikTok content, I will try my hardest to get majority of it onto YouTube as well and across any other platforms. But the fact that I can now just sit here and just film all of this, talk absolute squabble at you all and not really edit it out, because nobody really does that with YouTube. Yeah, I don't know why it's taking me so long, because this is my sort of jam. I love to talk. I've always said if I could get paid to talk, I'd be rolling in it. Gonna go with a slightly brown shade now. This is Meow. I'm gonna go just by my eyelashes, just to slightly deepen that up, to give that a little bit more of a full glam sort of effect, a little bit more smoky vibes. Inner corner, my top tip, we're gonna go in with a pink because I think it brightens so much better. So this is from the same palette. This is in the shade Udder One, but I just think this brightens in the best possible way. Baby pink and baby blues for your inner corner. Just really nice. And I feel like they're that a little bit more brighter, but also softer than just going straight in with a white. And you see how like it changes my eye shape. It's insane, right? I love eyeshadows so much. Switching palettes, and we are going to use this from Fine. I wanted this for the longest time because I love glitter. The formula of these is actually insane. They are so creamy. Like, just look at these. Absolutely stunning. Oh, I need Luke, the owner of Fine. If you've never heard of Fine Cosmetics, it's P. Louise's brother, Paige's brother. But I need you to come out with this exact same palette, but I need pinks and greens and oranges. I need a coloured version of this because they're some of the best formulas I've ever had when it comes to glitter eyeshadows. Absolutely effortlessly. Right, what we're going to do is, I do usually use my fingers, but because I want to put a few on, I'm going to use a brush. Let me get my smaller one. They're not named. I don't think they're named anyway. They're not. But there's like a pink sort of shade here. I'm going to use that one first. Tap that onto my brush. And then I'm just going to tap that on the outer section there. I don't know if that's picking up on camera. Just with a brush, guys. So can you imagine it with your finger? Like, insane. And I'm just going to pop that right on there. It does have pink to it, but it also has gold reflex. So I think it's picking up on gold at the moment, but in the sunshine, stunning. But I'm just going to tap that right there. And then directly across from it, there's like a champagne sort of colour here. That one's got gold in it as well. So that's why we're going to use that colour, and that's going to go on our inner corner just to add some brightness. And we're just going to merge those two glitters together. And then we're left with this. How stunning. Oh, these are beautiful. If you don't own it yet, do. Also comes with a mirror if you're travelling. How handy is that? Stunning. And I think I paid about £25 for it. For the eyes, we're going to use e.l.f. I have the e.l.f. Incredicurl. I don't remember the last time I used it, and I don't remember if I liked it, so we're going to use it. And then I'm also going to use an eyeliner. I hardly ever wear eyeliner now. Used to wear it all the time when I was a teenager, but when I'm going out, I just love the way that it makes my eyes look. And we're going out. So the eyeliner is going on the eyes. We're going to do this in my waterline. And then I am also going to tightline, but I'm not going to film that because you really don't need to sit and watch me poke my eye 50 million times. Let's see what I think about the mascara. I feel like from memory, it was slightly on the sticky side, which probably sounds weird. Can we just look at the brush? That's a bit... But I'm hoping that means it's going to make them look big and bold. Who knows? Let's just go for it and see how it looks. But yeah, mascaras usually glide on really well, and it is, yeah, from memory. It's got like a slightly sticky, tacky sort of feel to it. Like when I'm running it through my lashes, I can feel it sort of clinging and pulling. But I think that might be the vibe that I'm going for. You know, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at it. Is it the most amazing mascara I've ever used in my life? No. But I think it looks nice. To make my lashes look quite big, which is what I want because I don't have the best eyelashes. We're going to finish with the lips. First things first, we're going to go in with a lip stain. I love these from Saatchi. This is in the shade Nudie. It's 01. However, I feel like it pulls up slightly pink on me. It's not really nude. I love it. I put this all over my lips. And I do have this in a brown, but this one draws on just so much easier. My brown one, I don't know if it was just a bit funny, but it doesn't draw on so well. For the lips, we're going to use this lip stain. This is from Sephora. This is my all-time favourite lip stain. This is what has got me into using pink lipsticks a hell of a lot more, because I was like prolific for using a brown. But I love this so much. These are £12.99. Some of the best lip stains I've ever owned. And then we're going to go really simple with a gloss. This is also from Sephora. Looks pretty intense, but it shears out beautifully. The texture on these, some of the nicest glosses. Honestly, if you go into Sephora regularly, pick up some of their makeup. It's so worth the money. I actually think I'm going to leave a lash. I was going to put one on and I was really vibing, like, oh, let's do a lash, you're going out. But I actually don't think I need it. Like, I'm really trying to steer away from it, guys, because I lost so many eyelashes from wearing lashes consistently and also doing the Bond and Seal. I loved Bond and Seal so much, but I lost a lot of lashes and that to me isn't worth it. So I've just been going bald recently, but I actually think I'm on the right balance. I like it. Right, I'm going to go get dressed. I'm going to do my hair and then we'll be back for the grand reveal. This is the finished makeup, the look all together. I've got this really nice, pretty, sunny dress on. I tend to take this on holiday with me, but I didn't really have much to wear. But the weather's very nice outside, so I thought, why not? Why not brighten my day with a pretty summer dress? This is the makeup. What do we think? I really like it. I really like it. I think my eyebrows could have been a tad bit darker, but we ran out of eyebrow product, so we're not going to be mad at that. But what do we think? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you decided to watch this video the whole way through, thank you so much. This is like my first official doing my makeup and posting this video on YouTube. So if you're into this sort of stuff, somebody that chats a lot, somebody that wears a lot of makeup, somebody that's local and from Manchester, I'm a northern gal, make sure you subscribe to my channel. But thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it.